Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fireside Chat podcast with your host, Brennan Gearing, for episode 3. A little bit about our podcast for first-time listeners. We are here to introduce and discuss current educational topics, discuss connections to public school finance, and finally, we're going to use some research and first-hand experience to educate you and hopefully give you something that you can take for your own profession. For episode 3, we're going to start by talking about the infrastructure bill, and the information is brought to you from usanews.com. This bill was recently signed by President Biden. However, unfortunately, $100 billion were cut from the deal that was supposed to go to the public education system. This money was supposed to help modernize or update facilities, and some schools have already started some of these projects with the expectation that more funding would be available, and some other ones have planned them. So unfortunately, some of those plans will have to be adjusted or canceled. For this episode, we were able to interview 2 different people from the local school district. One was Kim Amon, an elementary school principal, and the other one was Lisa Lambrix, an elementary teacher. Both of these professionals shared their thoughts and insights on COVID-19 and how we've been able to, as safely as we can, reopen our schools. And also shared their knowledge of how the COVID-19 money has been spent in their buildings. And those will be attached as well here outside of the podcast for a viewing audience. Time for the third installment of my Pacific Perspective, sponsored by the Pacific Ocean. 71% of the earth is water, but we are the largest and deepest, just like the opinions on the Fireside podcast hosted by Brennan Gearing. Time for me to be Pacific about my own thoughts and feelings. The COVID-19 money in our district has been recently used again, this time for live streaming events such as sports, music, theater, all the extracurricular activities. And the thoughts here are for parents and grandparents and relatives who either don't live in town or they're unable to make it due to health concerns or just simply not able to. They'll